What's going on, everyone? Sean here from kryptonhga Investing, bringing yet another exciting token review. And today we're going to be talking about Syncus. To do so, we're going to hop on over to Syncus.5 and get into it. The greatest wealth creation effect of our modern age, a treasury-backed ecosystem of DeFi products built for longevity and user empowerment. Syncus will continue to reward stakeholders. Simply buy and stake. Now, the one thing I will say about Syncus, which we'll get into it in a minute, going over the numbers, going into the app and things like that, is this is a very big ecosystem built. We are dealing in the millions when it comes to volume, when it comes to the amount staked and different things like that. We aren't dealing with like a $10,000 project or 20,000 staked here, or even 100 or 300,000. We're dealing in the millions. So Syncus is so far an absolute behemoth when it comes to the amount of money flowing through it. Now, earned yield on an appreciating asset like never seen before. Syncus mechanism represents a new era in DeFi. It uses simple yet detailed mechanisms to reward stakeholders and drive sustainable treasury growth. And when we go down, I think in the Q&A section, we'll go over exactly how it's going to do that. Now, participate. Every trade with Syncus, whether buying, selling, staking, or unstaking, fuels the perfectly designed ecosystem. This cycle promotes a steady treasury growth, rewarding the patience of long-term holders while profiting on short-term traders. So your short-term traders or your swing traders are obviously going to pay dividends to the people that are choosing to hold long-term. People who sell Sync tokens contribute to the rewards of those who remain staking with Syncus, which pretty much is exactly what I just said. Now let's talk about stake. By staking your Sync tokens, you are helping the operational stability of Sync. By reducing the supply of Sync, you ensure the stability and the liquidity of the ecosystem. So when you take your tokens, you're going to go ahead and stake them. They're going to get locked up, which means they can't be sold, which helps with the stability of that liquidity. The more Sync you stake, the more rewards you receive. It's a win-win. You earn while supporting the token's strength and value. So if you choose to lock up your tokens and help at that liquidity, you will get kickbacks and rewards from people that choose, not to do so. Now, the first protocol where selling is good for holders. So always a good thing when selling is good for holders, because we know when we're dealing with crypto, there's always going to be people selling even when they're in a loss. Now, how to buy Sync. We have our video right here. Now, another thing too, it's on Uniswap. You can always hop on over to YouTube, search how to buy on Uniswap, and there's always going to be tons of videos that are going to pop up. Now, Syncus will be the fastest growing cryptocurrency ecosystem of our time. The protocol currently earns stakers $300,000 per day. Again, guys, this is no joke. This protocol is dealing with a lot of money. This isn't just your $7,000 or $8,000 protocol. This is a real protocol. Now, how does Syncus work? Think of Syncus as a decentralized bank that operates on blockchain technology. Contrary to popular belief, traditional banks do not earn yield on your deposits by loaning them. Instead, they print money out of thin air every time a loan is issued. Syncus challenges traditional ecosystem theories by decentralizing this power to its all participants rather than just one central authority. Again, that's the great thing about decentralization. We all benefit from it, instead of just that one centralized bank that is doing most of the benefiting. What is the goal of Syncus? The goal of Syncus is to decentralize the financial power traditionally held by banks, particularly their control over money creation. By participating in Syncus, anyone can benefit from the system usually reserved for banking institutions. This does not only create a wealth effect to its participants, but also redistributes financial control to the broader community involved in Syncus. Now, why do we need Syncus in the first place? Syncus addresses today's financial challenges where banks fail, which banks fail all over the place, not going to lie about that one, especially with the rise in inflation, which we all know, especially in the US, our economy is ridiculous when it comes to inflation and the percent that we keep going up in inflation. It is a digital currency that stands strong against inflation, keeping and growing its value compared with traditional money. The ecosystem designs to make Syncus a frontrunner in the race against inflation, rising in value faster than well-known cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or ETH, which we will look at at that chart, pretty impressive the way that they just keep going up. Now, where does the stake and yield come from? This is the million-dollar question. Syncus yields match what the Treasury is able to offer from the protocol's profits. The profits come from the Treasury's investments, trading fees, and the protocol-owned liquidity and revenue generated from the ecosystem of Syncus products. Now, last but not least, what crypto wallet is recommended for Syncus? So if you're going to be on a Google Chrome or extension, Rabby.io is recommended, which actually a pretty good wallet. Tested it out here and there. And then Trust Wallet is a suggested option for mobile devices. But let's go ahead, hop on over to the app and check that out. All right, so here we are on the dashboard of the app. So we have our price is trading at 2.5 cents. Our market cap, 108 million. Again, guys, this is no small project. We're dealing with serious numbers right here. Stake sync is at 33.5 million. APY is at 224.2%, which is absolutely wild. That's a very high return, higher than almost anything you'll see. We have a treasury balance of 15.5 million and daily revenue of $82,271. Now, revenue the past 7 days is 2.8 million. We see our trend right here dip slightly right here from March 3rd to March 4th. You see fit. So just a 7-day trend that we have going on. Then we have our market value of treasury assets is at 30.2 million. As you can see, these numbers are being updated in real time from what it looks like. And then we have the March 7 days right here. Now, do want to hop on over, check out that staking. Now, total stake is at 33.5 million. Your stake tokens, which zero, I don't have any stake. Now the APY is at 224.2%. Current index is at 0.26 sync. Now, guys, as I said, this is a serious project. They're dealing with a lot of money and a lot of liquidity. But lastly, before we end the video, let's go ahead, hop on over to that chart and check out those numbers. Lastly, to check out that chart, we're going to hop on over to CoinGecko. Now, their market cap, 213.4 million. 24-hour trading volume is at 6.3 million. Again, guys, very serious project here. Circulating supply is 4.1 billion. Go down, just give you an overall look at CoinGecko. And we are trading on Uniswap V2. We are trading on MEXC and Bitmart. So two of the bigger centralized exchanges they are on. SyncSwap, not exactly sure what that is, but good to see MEXC, good to see Bitmart. I'm sure that's where a majority of their volume are coming from. No, take that back. It's actually going to be a majority on Uniswap. So going up, let's go ahead and check out what that chart looks like over the length of time, which is actually pretty impressive. So we have our 24-hour chart, as you can see here. Nothing but an uptrend, just your standard dips, which again, is normal, it's healthy. That's always going to happen no matter what. 7-day doesn't look too dissimilar from the 24-hour. Again, just nice steady growth, kind of go stagnant a little bit and start that peak back up. Now we have the 1 month, same thing, just good stagnant, and they're just always going up. So yeah, guys, overall, really good project. It looks like we have on our hand. It's dealing with a lot of money. It's dealing with very high returns. As usual, I'm going to link everything you need to know about this down in the description so you can go ahead and start doing your own research and see if it's something that you might be interested in. But that's going to do it for today's video. And until next time, trade safe.